And what's up, everybody? It's your boy Carney Hobo here. Hope having a beautiful day today. Today I'm here to give you an NPL interview with the coach of the Los Angeles Nidokings, Danza.
Hello there. All my life I thought air was free until I bought a bag of chips.
Ah, yes, that's so true. So, Danza, you are a previous NPL champion, and it's great to see that you're back from your hibernation and ready to show the world that the Los Angeles Nidokings are, well, great again. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, make the Los Angeles Nidokings great again? I definitely want to do that.
Well,
that's exactly why I've come back.
Exactly.
Hashtag make LA great again.
Yes, exactly. So,
Okay. Not even a minute in and I'm already laughing like crazy. This is great.
This is
Carney,
beautiful.
you're doing a fantastic job.
Thank you. Thank you. I mean, I enjoy filling in for Dave for this interview, and man, I'm so glad that he's blessed me with this opportunity for Danza Senpai to know it's me. So, Danza, why don't we
get into your questions. Go ahead.
Why don't we just hit right into my questions really quick? And, you know, was there a thought process going through your mind when you drafted your Mons for this season of the NPL?
Well, I will say, the one thing I wanted to do to start off, I wanted to think off center, as George Carlin would say. I wanted to start off with something brand new. I went with Volcanion first round. It looked like on paper it would be a top tier threat, so I grabbed it. And it has, obviously, Steam Eruption, which has a 30% chance to burn. It's a Scald on steroids. And I wanted that to be part of the crux of my team, and I built around a first round Volcanion pick. I definitely tried to build around its weaknesses, its strengths, and I think I put together a pretty solid team that I can definitely work with, that definitely supports Volcanion very well. And in addition, of course, I have plenty of other Mons that work around it very well.
Yeah. So, real quick question, because I know hacks is a beautiful thing in this game. Will you ever run Steam Eruption plus Scald on Volcania?
Let's just put it this way. I don't think I ever want to give away any definitive sets before the season even starts. I will not rule it out.
Okay. Alright, guys, watch out. He's going to burn you. Guaranteed, or your money back. Either with a high power Scald or just normal Scald. Hot water. Ooh. Yummy. So
yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't even think we need a boiler in this house anymore because Volcanion just takes care of it.
Man, it's so steamy in here, man. Dang, you just spitting fire. So, let's get right into, I see that you did draft Crobat. And is this just because of a mascot pick or a third round Crobat? Like, what was your mind process actually grabbing Crobat third round when other things were still on the board?
Well, because it's a pretty solid all-around Mon. It's super fast. It has Taunt. It has Defog, which I needed right off the bat. Also, I saw Alakazam go second round, and it has the same amount of points as Crobat. I also heard rumblings that other people were interested in picking up Crobat in the third round. So it was something I just had to get out of the way. In a point-based draft system, people don't necessarily pick the highest valued Mons first. Okay, maybe the first round they're generally the highest, but once you get to the second and third rounds, you don't necessarily see that the second round's higher than the third and the third's higher than the fourth. That's definitely not the case in my draft. I'm looking at the draft board, and there were several Mons. For example, let's just look at Maddie's team, the St. Louis Reshiramps. Slowbro went, what is that, 6th round maybe?
Yes, I believe so. I believe so, that is 6th round. For Maddie's draft, yes.
So, yeah, so all in all, though, I wanted to just get it right out of the way. It's very versatile. I wanted a fast taunt user. I wanted a solid, bulky Mon that can also hit offensively with the Choice Band, can run a Choice Scarf, can do all kinds of things. And I know it's versatile. It's worked well for me before.
Well, that is great. That is great. So, what are your thoughts on this point drafting system that we all went through? I mean, I see that you have a couple points left over.
I don't have a problem with it.
You don't have a problem with it?
It just gives me some leeway. It just gives me leeway during the season either to make trades, to make FA picks. Say I don't like Hitmonlee a lot. I can get something that's 9 points now. Or I can trade, say, Kangaskhan, plus give up 2 points, and I can get something on someone else's roster. Something like that.
Hey, that's not bad.
I have a little bit of leeway.
I like a man with deep pockets. I'm sorry if I'm hitting on you already, but Volcanion, ooh, Heat, Crobat, even better. And then you have money. Dang, you're like a girlfriend's best. Like, dang, I'm surprised you don't have a girlfriend yet. Even if you do, I don't know.
I do.
Oh,
Yes.
I'm sorry, Dance's girlfriend. Don't be mad. I just love him so much. He's got a good wallet.
Right then.
I'm sorry, that's
At
really
this point,
weird.
I think I'm just here. At this point, I'm here so I won't get fined.
Oh, okay, good. We don't want you getting fined.
Jolt would have fined me like $1 million Poké-Dollars, and I would have definitely not been able to get the bike I was saving up for.
Oh, it hurts. It hurts so much. So, looking in your conference, you do have some amazing coaches in your conference. And how do you fare? How do you see yourself in your own conference?
Let's see. I've got the 2 Phoenix teams and San Antonio. Well, one thing I will say right off the bat, San Antonio has only 10 mons, which I can't imagine going into draft format with fewer than 11 mons. I would rather get a bunch of lower point mons before I would get 10. I think that'll make building for Dallas just a hair easier. It's not going to be an easy win, but prepping might be a little bit easier. Obviously, not an easy win. I can't stress that enough. He is a very, very good player. I will say that Cheese's team, barring Fanfi, is a very threatening team. He's got Tyranitar and Kieran Black on the same team. Latias, that's going to be an uphill battle for sure. It's going to be a tough one. Let's see. In Phoenix Sunflora, we have Riz over there with Mega Metacham, who I'm used to seeing on Cheese's team, but I'm sure he'll do great things with it. Looks like he's got a pretty solid lineup. I'm sure. Honestly, it looks like more or less. I know I said Dallas's team. He has 10 mons. It'll be a little bit easier to build for, but all in all, I got 3 uphill battles. It looks like.
Yeah. And is there any rivalries that you have within this conference, or just within any other coach that you will be playing this season?
Oh yeah, it's definitely 2 people. First in my conference, or my division rather, is Dallas Spoiler 1992. He's been my long time friend, kind of like an assistant in the past assistant coach. Sometimes he helped me out, which was awesome. Shout out for that. But I'm really glad that I'm going to get a chance to play him. He is a great guy, and he's great at the format. So we've never really gone at it formally. We've done some mock battles and things in the past, but never formally. So I'm really looking forward to doing that. And I think my next rivalry would have to be against Trev, because in Season 2, he was pretty frustrated after I ended up beating him in the championship when the cards were really stacked against me. I had lost in the previous 2 games that season a total of 10-0. One game was a 6-0, which that was kind of a joke. That was partially hacks. I still would have lost, but I think it would have been 4 or 5-0. And the other game was 4-0, despite my noble efforts. But in the championship, he just couldn't do a 3-peat. And I think he's going to be... we definitely... I love Trev and all, but we definitely are going to have a good rivalry in Week 3.
That's great. So, here's a really weird Optimus question, but does Thunder strike twice for you?
No, I haven't heard any Thunder during this video, so I don't even think it strikes once.
Oh, well. I mean, I was talking about the move, but... Yeah, okay. That works too.
Yeah, because I'm going to run Thunder on Kangaskhan and Haxorus, and maybe even Granbull. Yeah, yeah.
Yo,
there we go.
That's scary. Maybe even make a GG Ron? I mean, come on now.
Oh, Lord. That's God mode right there. I think Jolt will kick me out of the league for just being too OP. I can't do that.
Nah, Jolt's like, he's just a little Jolt. You're bringing the Thunder, though. It's easy. For the win. Easy.
Isn't Jolt also, like, 9 feet tall?
Hey,
I don't think he's little Jolt.
we don't talk about height with the shortest person in the NPL currently. Please.
I do not... I highly doubt I am the shortest. in the NPL.
Hello, I probably am the shortest in the NPL.
I can accept that.
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Yes, so, I do want to ask one last question before,
Sure.
we basically kind of end off this interview. And this one's more of a, you can be narcissistic as possible question. And, I just want to know, is there any kind of call-outs or shout-outs or, you know, people that you want to scare, for this upcoming season of the NPL?
Let's look at the list. Nah, not really. Maybe we just Trev a little bit, but I'm probably still gonna lose to him, so. No, I'm kidding. I am going to scare Trev because he's been bullying me the past few weeks about our game, so yeah, your Fletch Stinger is going down. Gorgeist is gonna get destroyed by a Crobat. Terrakion? What's a Terrakion to a Hitmonlee with Unburden? What's a Manaphy to a Volcanion? Get out of here, Trev.
Shots have been fired.
I love you, Trev.
And after the shots have been fired, love has been made through war, and this is just beautiful. I love interviewing you. I'm very glad that we had this great interview. Thank you for your time, Danza. And is there any way for our viewers to find you on social media?
Yes.
Maybe?
Yes. CrobatFTW on Twitter. YouTube.com/user/CrobatFTW. Yeah, that's where all the uploads will be.
Alright, so will the Nidokings be able to claim their championship once again for Season 5 of the NPL, or will they fall to another team? Find out for Week 1 matches coming up soon, and until next time, this is your boy, Carney Hobo.
Rate, comment, subscribe, Robats, and peace out.
Bye.